Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Colby Cheese, and you're watching another high elo pro game commentary of League of Legends. So let's just take a look here at what we've got going on and try and get things started. So this team is a little interesting. Sejuani is not a champion I've seen in quite a while. She's going to be in the jungle here, jungling against an Amumu. Make sure my sound is adjusted properly. Okay, I think we're good. Hopefully you don't get too much feedback from my speakers. Had to take my headphones off for a little bit. Ooh, look at this. We got ourselves a fanboy Ezreal going on here. Yeah, TPA. Type sessions. Oh, this could be bad. We've got the mid laner hanging out here. Oh, this is gonna be a grab from Blitz, and right there, that is awesome. And that's gonna be first blood. Going to Boundless, who I can only assume is going to be the mid laner. That is the best place that I have found for Kha'Zix to be. Rice Fox going to be heading back to her blue buff. Probably going to get some assistance from Ezreal here. Hopefully. I would hate to have to pull that thing without any help at all. Luckily, Lux did not actually lose out on anything from that kill, as you normally do not, and pre-minion engages. But either way, that is going to help out Kha'Zix just a bit on buying some items. Let's see if he bought anything. Yeah, actually started off with a longsword. He's got the fairy charm as well. It's going to help him out in the mid phase. Ah, this is going to be scary. We've got a Lux in the mid. Let's see how well she fares against Kha'Zix, though. She can do quite well, but all it needs is just one moment to where he can strike on her. You know, jump, boom, take her down. I imagine he's got a lot of armor pin. And so if she did not build up correctly, she's going to definitely have to pay for that. Now, this Nidalee, I'm also curious if he is going to be going for the standard, the new thing that pretty much every Nidalee's been doing for quite a while, which is the tankiness, or if he's going to go for more of an AP route. I would assume tankiness since he is going up top lane. I can only assume at this point. And let's just go ahead and watch bottom. Everything else seems fairly calm right now. Twitch, oh man, is he gonna have a chance to snowball? He can definitely get to the point where his damage is just massive on the enemy team. However, it takes a while for him to get there, and he has to get a decent amount of items in order to make that happen. Wow, that was very close. He almost got popped with a mystic shot. It was literally like the pixel overlapped him. Oh, here we go, a little bit of counter jungle action. Rice Fox coming in, doesn't actually spot Mumu, and so she backs off. Not that she had a ward or anything. I think she was looking for a chance to grab him, but just a little off on the timing for that one. Now, top lane already having some engages happen here. Ignites being traded. I don't think it's going to be enough damage with that health potion ticking, so Ruthless does get out there. Unfortunately, the same cannot be said as Synthis X is going to probably fall to Rice Fox. There's the flash, just to make sure and clean that up. In fact, I don't think he even got another attack off after that flash. I feel like he died anyways. So let's head back over here. Already some aggression mid lane. Balance doing as much as he can. That shield does help Lux stay in a pretty healthy position though. So trade one by her. So far looking good. And if he can get some help in the mid lane, that's probably going to help him snowball the most. I don't know if he's going to have a chance to take her out one-on-one if this is a smart, competent Lux player, which you don't see much of, to be honest. However, it's certainly, even at high skill levels, very easy to make just that one mistake that puts you behind as a Lux player. So rewarding, though, and I'm really looking forward to this look. I really am rooting for her. Like, I try not to have favorites, but I have to root for Nidalees and Luxes because, well, only AP Nidalees, because I like to see those spears like one-shot people. That's my favorite thing. I'm just telling you right now. My favorite thing. Oh, here it goes. There's the engage. He actually misses his missile. A little bit jumping the gun there in order to hit that. All he had to do was just line his shot up, but I guess he was trying to... Well, sometimes you can shoot those missiles in midair, and it'll shoot it as if you were already right next to them and hit them. So maybe that's what he's going for. I do remember playing a lot of Kha'Zix back in my day. Yeah. All right, Mumu coming in behind, looking for a chance to do some ganking onto Ruthless. Let's see if he is going to be successful. He did not step on this trap here. And so Ruthless, though, does have the fortune of being at the turret. Don't think Moon was going to get anything there. Let's take a look down bottom. This has been a fairly non-eventful bottom lane in comparison to what I've seen in the last couple games that I've done. There we go. And as I speak too soon, stun goes out. Trying to get some aggression. They need to be careful if they chase too far. Young Mints will get a nice pull off, but they are smart enough not to do that. Mumu gonna go down. Boundless picking up a kill on him as he was defending the mid lane. So overall, feeding her lane, she was doing so well. And I know that's gonna be very frustrating as a mid laner to have a jungle come in, holding the lane for you, and then to just give up a kill right as you get back. Oh well. Hopefully that doesn't put him too far ahead. I mean, he is now at 2 kills. Nothing to do with, well, it does have a little bit. Lux did die first from being in that bush. But overall, that's just part of being against a Blitzcrank. That early game, you have to be very, very cautious. With a Brutal Ezra built up already, I'm going to be scared for the next couple of engages. This Lux is going to have to be very careful. And she went for Magic Resist, so she's going to be even weaker than normal. She's building as if she was playing against another AP carry. I don't know how well it's going to work out, but let's take a look up top as Ruthless is coming in onto Synthesis X. Doesn't look like he's going to have a chance to continue chasing. He was probably waiting on his cooldowns, and he did not want to get inside that chart and get stunned. Probably to won that with an ultimate as well. Here's an ultimate, popping a few of those passives, putting him down a little bit below half, but even then, I think he's still going to lose out on a trade. If Balance goes in and gets a full combo on her, she's going to feel the pain for that for sure. She needs to make... Oh, back up top again. Ruthless continuing to shove Synthesis X out. He is having a lot of trouble here. Poor guy. Really, he really wants to get in there and farm some creeps, but the amount of deny here is just... Yeah, it's just unreal. Look at that. He's going to lose out on so much farm. He has to get out of there. He's just wasting too much time at this point. Blue buff being pinged. Boundless is going to... Boundless is going to have that. That'll give him a chance to spam those missiles as much as possible. And isn't that... Yep. Okay. As I had expected, he will be maxing those missiles first. Gives you the ability to do large amounts of poke and damage while staying safe. And this will be a blue buff for Lux if she can... Okay, there we go. I was like, I hate that whenever you think you're going to grab it with your last ability. You get it just low enough to where the red buff of your jungler will pick it up. Never fun. There's a stun, a little bit of extra damage onto Ezreal, but they now have Sejuani coming in for the lane gank. Easy kill for them. Now chasing on to... Oh, little Debbie here. Or Derby, whatever his name is. Well, that's a double kill for Ezreal, nonetheless. Derby, that's his name. Okay. My lead speak reading skills are subpar right now. And nice job reading that dragon. And that's going to be an uncontested kill for them. Very easy to pick up. And that's going to put them in quite the lead. 0-5. On top of that, a dragon kill. No turrets as of yet. But that's only going to follow shortly if it continues this way. A little bit of extra damage. Oh my god, nice ultimate from Amumu, locking down 3 of red. They didn't even grab the dragon, taking down Ezreal, but Balance comes in from behind. He's going to be picking up Lux. Is he going to be able to get away? Doesn't look like it. Boss has nothing to stop him. And I think Balance might actually get another kill if Twitch can't get in here and do something about that. Stun goes down to try and lock him in place. Double kill for Balance. Luckily, at least Full Metal Kitty is able to make something come from that. So now, finally, at least on the board, blue team has 2 kills. Maybe not a lot to be said, but it is something nonetheless. That plus, they're only about 2,000 gold behind. That gap could definitely close once they start taking some turrets. But at least they did avoid losing that dragon, and that's going to help them still have a chance of coming back in this game. There goes the stun. I don't think they want to tower dive that one. He got too far away before he actually stopped moving. A lot of creeps here at the turret. Could have been a good opportunity if he was closer to the front, but with Ezreal back, not safe. Up top, are we going to see more deny from this kitty cat? The cougar versus the gator. But this gator has blades. Gotta watch out for them blades, baby. Well, on the other hand, she doesn't care. She's gonna be throwing spears, man. Ping going on mid. Are we gonna have a gank here? Moo is not really in a position to do so. Perhaps it was Balance that did that. Or was that a retreat ping from blue? Yeah. Alright. In any case, we could have a roam down here, but I don't even know if it's gonna matter. Full Metal Kitty is really low at this point, and he's gonna definitely fall down. Kloab getting that kill. Not so bad. Wasp is not able to make it in time to even make a play here, or even show his presence, in fact. And so he's just going to be picking up all these creeps that Twitch lost, and that's going to be a big part of it. That's going to be a big thing right there, starting to lose the lead in a very large way. I thought they might actually go for Dragon again there, but I guess they're not going to go ahead and... Ooh, they have found themselves in a Moo here. But they won't be going for it. I was expecting to see a blitz pull there. Didn't happen. Okay, Balance back up to the mid lane as Lux is backing off, so more free farm for him. Great thing about that, Missile is usually just running there and pretty much one-shot everything. Easily clean up the rest with a few auto attacks if necessary. And I love the fact that it actually heals you just by shooting a large damaging ability. So much sustain. Kha'Zix is one of my favorite champions to play mid lane. Has so many options. So I missed a kill while I was ranting about crap. Let's go ahead and take a look at what it was. Derby in here, gonna run right into Blitzcrank. Taric is actually a good choice against Blitzcrank, to be honest, but the problem here is that not only did he get, knocked up in there, as he ran away, he pulled back in, and there were creeps on him. Ezreal picked that up with the help of the red buff. There was not much he could have done at that point. He needed to just go full in with the help of Twitch, and even then, they just didn't have the strength to make anything happen. They're too far behind at this point. In some circumstances, that might have actually worked, but he just didn't have the creep advantage, and I feel like that was a big mistake on his part to even try and go up there without having the creep advantage. And that does tend to make a big difference in some of these fights. Synthex X finally getting some help. We'll see if he can actually make a play here. It's going to be really hard. Now with the leap gone, that gives him time to run in there. To play it safe, he actually uses his ultimate to lock her down. Rather than using the bandage toss, he's going to use the bandage toss for an attempt to actually pick her up. But she flashes out of the range of it, allowing her to escape. No problem. Going to be using those health potions. He does want to tower dive this if they stay around too long, though. It does appear that we have a Sejuani coming in from behind. Is it going to be enough to get a kill? I'm not quite sure. But either way, she will show her presence and force them to actually back off, as they know they cannot tower dive at this point. Nidalee being very close to death, definitely doesn't care, because she's already using her heals and her health potions to get right back up. Even then, she decides to go back anyways after shoving the lane, so he's going to be good to go. Lots of question marks here. What is the question? Just ask, and I will answer. So as far as the farm is concerned, Lux she's doing good. She's got over 100, but it's just that with those missiles, he's not going to be very far behind the theoretical magic number of 130, 140, I guess, coming up on that. So only 20 behind the magic number, I like to call it, of 10 CS per minute. So Lux isn't doing terrible. It's just that Kha'Zix is farming quite well. On the other hand, all the other lanes are fairly even, except for top lane. So that's pretty much it. Top and mid lane on red side, you can see a big difference. Generally the ones that matter, though, if you think about it. Oh, wow, stun coming off right as the pull goes in. He decides not to punch him in the air and just backs off. Not that he could have really done much there anyways. Nidalee's pressure finally pays off. Able to take down Synthex X turret up top. Is he going to be able to farm? Wow, I just got random burps and hiccups here. Stop it! Stop it! Let's take a drink of water. That's better. So right now, she's going to be going for the Trinity Force, maybe. That's a little bit different. Kind of mixing up his items. doing all the mid-game stuff. And we'll see what he goes for late game, a little bit later on, obviously. Looks like Balance decided to pick up some free farm. But nothing here in the middle. He's already killed all the creeps off. And Twitch plus Tarek, they're coming around. I don't see much that they can do here. They probably don't know that Young Mince is in that bush. And now that he's spotted, he's going to be running out of there. A little bit of damage done onto him. Trying to break down his armor a bit, but it's not making a big difference right now. Balance is going to be coming behind, but he doesn't care. He's not looking for a kill. So let's go ahead and take a look at what Nidalee did. She must have been playing very aggressive to die at this point here. We're going to have to jump back even further to see what I missed. So here we go. Nidalee playing very aggressive, pushing in from behind. That allows... Oh, she does see him coming, but it is just a little bit too late. Getting stunned both by the Gator, and then a bandage toss comes off into an ultimate. Very large amount of lockdown. She tries to reverse it and go in the other way. Obviously not the right move, as one more bandage toss is all it's going to take, and that's all she wrote. If she was able to juke out that bandage toss, she might have got away. Not going to be the case. Amu was on his game today. At least for that particular fight. Okay, so what do we have next? Who else is gonna get caught in the maw of madness? Lots of retreat pings going on here. Not sure what they're afraid of. There's no one even there for either team, really. Uh-oh, here comes Sejuani trying to lock him down and do a little bit of damage. I don't know if she can actually win a fight against him. She is a couple levels behind, but he is afraid. I think he is assuming that Nidalee is going to be there. Not only that, but one thing that I've seen junglers do is they'll engage on a fight that they probably can't win, get them to use, you know, maybe half their HP, and then have a way to disengage, so that when the top laner comes back to the lane, the other laner will be, you know, half health, much weaker, and it also helps to... I am talking too much. You get my point. You don't have to always get a kill to help your lane. Just reducing their health makes it possible for further action. That was a pretty simple kill for Kha'Zix, as far as I'm concerned. She did turn it around. She got a full combo back onto him. Was able to assist with getting that get that kill with the assist of the ignite and maybe some creep damage. I'm not sure what finished that off. It seemed like he was actually going to survive for a second. Bottom lane here is still fairly still. Whoop, there it is. Oh, I thought they were going to go in for the engage. Instead, he's trying to thin down the creep waves. He's got that attack speed. This would be a good time to land a grab, but it is not going to be one of those times that a grab is landed. Here we go. Nidalee doesn't care about the last death. She's going to continue her aggression, putting as much pressure as possible onto Synthesis X. And her lead continues to stay at about 20 CS. She's not gaining any ground, but she is holding on to it. At this point, it would be interesting to see if she decides to move on to other lanes, but I think she just wants to continue that pressure, doesn't want to allow him any kind of free farm in order to come back late game and be a powerhouse. As is, you know, pretty much if you can beat down... Renekton's the type of champion that he does really well in the early mid game. So if you can kind of keep him pressured down, when it comes to late game, he's not going to be able to do as much for the team as other champions. And in this case, Nidalee is going to be much stronger than him late game. I guess that's the point I was trying to come across. So it is smart for her to stay in here and pressure him as much as possible to avoid having him, you know, make a presence anywhere on the map. If he were to roam around right now, he might actually make more of a difference in the game than trying to sit there and do his best to farm. Could be wrong about that. It's just, it's kind of it could be like a hit or miss strategy. At this point, it might be too late though. He's already really far, kind of in a stalemate type of situation. Here we go. Lots of behind the scenes ganking going on here. This is going to be a 4v2 situation at the turret. Will Amumu be able to get in there in time to make a difference? I don't know. They are lining this up quickly. Full Metal Kitty, Derby in big trouble now. Wow, look at that damage coming in. The burst is immense. They just fall down immediately. Flashing over the wall is not going to save him there, as a very, very close call there. I mean, that Kloleb's just the very, very edge of his Mystic shot was able to land and get that kill. Dragon is now up, so I imagine red team will be shifting over to that position, and they will be grabbing that one very easily. I'm feeling like this is definitely going to be a fairly one-sided game. Not a lot of plays from blue team. They're just kind of hanging in there. But who knows? As the game starts moving into the team fight phase, perhaps we're going to see what we did in the last commentary. If you missed it, you should go watch it for sure, where lots of... Did he get that? He did. He stole the dragon. Jumped over the wall, uses ulti to lock him down, and I'm guessing smited that dragon away, and flashed back over the wall to safety. Very good job. Nice job, Amumu. Anyhow, what I was going to say is in the last game, it was actually the red team that was doing really bad early game, and then came back in the team fights and did a really good job. So I'm curious if that's going to be possible here for this blue team. I don't really think so, based on the team composition, and the late game potential is just not there. Kha'Zix's starting to get ahead, 7 kills. I mean, he's already got, oh yeah, Last Whisper and a Metamune. Woo! Metamune, whatever. Not sure the exact pronunciation. Ruthless is definitely holding up to his name, not giving any quarter to Synthesis X. 100% pressure this whole time. Now with 2 people in mid, 3 people actually. This turret could be going down really soon. They haven't done a lot of damage. As much as he has been around killing everyone, he hasn't been pushing that turret down a lot. Not that I really expect to see that. He's not the best pushing turret killing champion. Wow, lots of wards. They are goofing off now at this point, it feels like. What is happening here? Well, anyways, I cannot think of a comeback for putting that many wards down. Alright, so Boundless here is just going to continue pushing up. This game is actually going quite slowly in terms of all of the action that is happening. So everyone's playing very safe. And you're just seeing red team mostly just waiting for somebody to make mistakes. They're not pushing their advantage any further. But they don't really have to, because blue team keeps giving up kills. And that's kind of what we're seeing. Bit of an ultimate comes in from Lux. Not enough to even kill her off. But that's going to put her in a bad situation against Ricefox here. Doesn't matter. Flashing over the wall. Good job there. Amumu comes in with a great bandage toss to help pick up that kill. Can he turn it around and actually get another one on Kha'Zix? Gonna need the help of that Lux in order to make it happen. And well, maybe not. Boss is, well, holding up to his name as well. Like a boss, gets a double kill. What an amazing job. That Amumu really restoring my faith in blue team here. As if he keeps doing stuff like that, these guys have a real fighting chance of winning this game. But I don't want to speak too soon. They are still behind at just under 5,000 gold difference. They really need to grab some turrets and win another team fight to come back into this game. And that wasn't even a team fight, but it was 3 people. It's close enough. It was a precursor to a team fight. Yes. Derby all by himself here, but he's hoping that he will lock them down just long enough for his team to catch up. It could backfire as he's taken a lot of return damage. Flashes out, but the auto attack still lands. Mince goes down. Kloeb may actually make his escape here. Whoa, with the double kill, so much burst damage. Twitch did not see that one coming. And Ezreal on the hand said, "Thank you, sir. I will take it." With Ricefox here back in the lane, this is going to be a lane gank. We also have a Kha'Zix. There's no way he's getting out of that one. Down he goes. Malice with another kill. His kills are boundless. Puns are great. This is really, really looking bad. Now we've come up on about a 6k gold. It just keeps on advancing. Every minute of the game, they get farther and farther behind. If blue team wants to have any chance of winning this game, they're going to need to group up and get some objectives, bait something out, play some crazy skill game here somewhere. That's not bad right there. Jumping over the wall, Nidalee thought she was going to escape, so good teamwork. Lux coming up, making sure that she does not escape yet again, as Nidalee tends to do over and over. That'll help them survive just a little bit longer underneath the turret. Killing off those creeps with the ultimate there. What are you doing? Maybe a little bit too risky there. You're going to get jumped on here. Boundless, not wanting to turret dive, decides that he will not be doing that, however. I don't know, perhaps not all of his cooldowns are up. Yeah, he doesn't have his ulti either. So he's just going to play it safe. He's going to wait for his cooldowns before he goes balls deep. Okay, here we go into the jungle of blue team. We're seeing the bottom lane fulled in. Probably going to want to take this red buff, but they did find Tarek rolling around. So they're going to look for a chance to kill him. Not going to be chasing him too much because they want this red buff. That's their objective. Blue team not wanting to let that happen. They're going to pull off a full-scale team fight here. Young Mint's getting really low, getting taken down. Insert mid here actually grabs the kill. Didn't expect that. Either way, it's good. They're all going to back off, not getting what they came for. Or maybe they did. Nope, they did not get what they came for. Good job there by blue team. Nice. Ooh! That was close. I was expecting that bandage toss to land. It looked like it was going to. Just a little bit closer than it would have. A little bit less move speed. He would have been done for. Speaking of move speed, he only has boots 1. He doesn't really care about that. All that jumping distance is all he needs. Insert mid here. Going ballsy. He is going to get shut down. But they are doing quite a good job of finishing up the rest of this fight. Regardless of that, they don't though. RiceFox barely getting away. Synthesex in a really bad situation. Nothing he can do at this point other than just stand there and fight, which he knows. Boss almost got away. He's trying his best to hide. He should have just kept on backing. I don't know how long he had left remaining. Tisk tisk. They're now 10 kills down with Ruthless in the top part of the base. Gonna be easily taking this turret. Tarek can't do anything to stop her at this point. As much as he's trying, it's not making a big difference. Iceborne Gauntlet. I'm sorry I said Trinity Force, but I for some reason forgot about that item. Most crazy people like this do like to build that up now. Wow! Look at that damage command. Full Mad Kitty really putting the hurt on, but Balance is there in order to clean up. Doesn't take much, as Twitch is actually quite squishy. And that's exactly the type of target that Kha'Zix is looking to consume. I really like the skin Sejuani has going on for her. Nothing really special. It's just that I like the little tusks right here on her board. It looks kind of like he's not even a boar anymore. It's like a freaking demon, monster boar demon thing. Monster boar demon thing. That's right. You heard it here. Monster boar demon thing. Anyhow, let's take a look. Lux getting some pretty sick damage going on here. Still wants that death cap, I think. Perhaps it might be the next item. Maybe. Kha'Zix is pretty much full built up. Just needs to get his boots and one more item. He's good to go. Who else is fully built up here? Pretty much Kha'Zix. Ezreal not doing bad for himself either. Muramana. Yeah. I do like that. I do like the fact that you can upgrade the Mana Moon into a Muramana. It's cool to have that extra upgrade path. Kitty Cat still up top lane, putting the same amount of pressure that you would expect from pretty much any Nidalee player. And look at this, going for the escape, trying to run around in crazy directions, just barely juking out of that bandage toss. Knowing that they can't chase any further, decides to back off. Nidalee more than happy to engage him at this point. The RiceFox coming in, but he's smart enough to go ahead and move backwards to safety. A little bit of fun time Lux ownage with creeps. But unfortunately, it only works for creeps because, as you can see, red team is all about going for the engage. However, they did not fully successfully pull that off. Banish shot's coming back in, but he's already used all of his cooldowns. I don't know what he expects to do here. Not even getting balanced below half HP. Unfortunately, Rice Fox is the one who actually cannot get out of that one. So I wasn't expecting anything good to come from that. I was wrong. They did get a kill, but Derby on their hand, sticking around, overstaying his welcome just a bit, almost getting taken out for that. He does make it safely out with the safety from his turrets, and just enough survivability to handle that. Oh, Ezreal, banana, almost taking him down. He did not see that one coming. I sure didn't. This is pretty much getting down to the wire. Red team slowly pushing up, using Nidalee to poke down as much as possible, even though her poke is not that strong yet. It is still going to make a difference. Every little bit counts. Oh, there we go. Big ultimate landing. But she still gets away. She's got luck of the Irish on this one. Great grab there. Pulling in mid here. He's definitely going to fall after that one. Even after all of his cooldowns are popped, it's still not enough to help him out. Balance now, unstoppable, killing off the Twitch. That's a double kill for him. He's very low, but he still gets out. Everyone on red team is just getting away with no health remaining. Why even have a health bar if you're never going to get hit? I think that's pretty much getting close to game. I don't see what else they can do. I doubt that red team can actually finish it off on this push. We're going to have to wait for either the super creeps to come. Oh, wow. Maybe they will finish it off. They're going to go in for it. This could be risky. Let's see. They've got about 10 seconds before everyone respawns. They're going to have to tank some of these creeps unless they kill off a few more blues. They have to push that up. Oh, and an execution. That's definitely going to be forcing them to go back now. That Baron is an option. Now the blue team is all respawning right now. They may head for that. I don't know if it's going to put them back in the game. They are behind over 10,000 gold at 31 minutes in. Yeah, as far as I can tell, Kha'Zix's only one who's really not in a position to go for this Baron. But even then, they could probably poke them out of it if they play this correctly. A couple of spears coming in, doing good damage just before the shield hits. Woo, big damage. It looks like it bugged out. Didn't actually hit her. Pretty sure that did not hit her, even though it looked like it should have. Twitch locking her down quite a bit, but she is so tanky. She's able to survive all of that and do so much damage in return. That is just so unfortunate. They are putting everything they can into killing these guys, and they're just not making a difference. And the grab from over the wall, max range onto Derby. Blitz picks that one up. Derby not getting away from that. He's going to go down. Ruthless picks up the kill, and that's probably going to be GG. They're going to push for the win. They've got super minions coming in, double of them right here in this wave. Synthesis X actually backing off to buy, I guess, rather than running back. So he's just going to do his last minute defense. Grabbing those homeward bound boots. Homeward bound. Home guard. I was like, I knew it had something to do with home. Home guard boots. Boss now out of his base. Running in the wrong direction. There's nowhere to go. He's dead. They might actually pick up Ruthless. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. You can't kill that kitty cat. She might as well be renamed to the gingerbread woman. Can't catch her. She's the gingerbread woman. Legendary. Where? Oh, man. He's all the way up in here. Doing work. Double kill for the Twitch. He did kill Boundless. So, to his credit, you know, that was the most fed hero on the enemy team. Doesn't really matter. I mean, what else can they do? They've already lost this turret. They're going to lose that inhibitor. They're too far behind. Just too far behind. So, what led up to this eventual loss? I can't really pinpoint it. I mean, I feel like they just didn't play well as a team overall. Like, there was no big plays. There was no big MVP on red team. I mean, you can say Kha'Zix is, but that's just the way Kazik is. I mean, that's the way he works. He's either gonna get a lot of kills or he's just gonna suck. You know, and even when you do get a lot of kills, you can't always win the game. In this particular case, it definitely helped a lot. But AD carry plus your mid fed, it's GG. So it just came down to slow, methodical playing. Well done. And good job for Red Team. Thank you guys for watching this commentary. And look forward to seeing you on my next video. So please hit that next video button. Subscribe if you haven't already so you know when the next one's out. I'll see you guys next time. Scoby Cheese. Peace out.